I was fresh out of a divorce, sleeping on a friend's couch in Somerville, working 2 jobs and completely burnt out because of work pressure. And I needed my own space again, even if it was small, even if it wasn't perfect, just somewhere quiet, somewhere I could be all alone. Also, somewhere closer to my workplace. I found the listing randomly one night on Craigslist. No pictures, nothing, just text. 2BR house, quiet street, fully furnished, available immediately, rent negotiable. It was in Medfield, about 40 minutes out from Boston. I thought maybe it was a scam too good to be true, but I messaged anyway. The next day, someone named Daniel emailed me back. Very brief. He said, "You can come see it anytime after 6. I drove out that evening. The neighborhood was quiet, not unusual for the suburbs, but it felt stiff. Like people kept to themselves a little too much. No kids outside, no music, no open windows, just stillness. But the house, it was nice. Small and cozy. Pale blue exterior, wraparound porch, red mailbox with chipped paint. Daniel was already waiting. Middle-aged guy, polite, but a little too polite. Like he had memorized how to be normal. He didn't shake my hand, just said, "Take a look. Everything's been cleaned. You can move in tonight if you want." The house was old, antique windows, creaky floors, but clean. Except for one damp corner in the bedroom. I remember thinking, if it leaks, I'll either need to fix it, or just keep a bucket there and live with it. I asked him why the rent was so low. He smiled and said, "People don't stay long." That should have been enough to make me leave. But I was really desperate. I overlooked being too suspicious, and I signed the lease on the spot. The first night, nothing happened. The place was too quiet. Not no traffic quiet, but dead quiet. I could hear every creak of the floorboards upstairs, even when no one was there. And I noticed the mirrors in the house. Every single one was covered with a thin white cloth. Bedroom, hallway, even the bathroom medicine cabinet. I didn't think too much, and I took the covers off. Little did I know, that same night I had the worst dream of my life. I was standing in front of the hallway mirror. I was paralyzed. My reflection didn't move with me. It just stared, frozen, and then slowly it smiled. I saw many others in the mirror standing behind my reflection. People who looked like they were from the 50s, a bunch of families. I had no idea what was going on. I woke up sweating. The hallway light was on, even though I was sure I turned it off. Over the next week, things got worse. I'd hear footsteps upstairs at random times. Closet doors would be open that I know I closed. My phone would be dead in the morning, even though I plugged it in. Weird things were happening around the house, and I finally started to realize I wasn't really alone. And always, that mirror in the hallway. I'd catch things in it. Shadows. Something leaning out of frame. Once I thought I saw someone crouched low behind me. I turned around. Nothing. I emailed Daniel. Asked if the house had some history. He replied instantly. "I suggest you keep the mirrors covered." That was the entire email. Are you kidding me? Now this guy won't properly respond after selling this haunted property to me. I was really pissed. One night I invited my coworker over, just to see if I was going crazy. He walked in, looked around, and within 5 minutes he asked, "Why does this place feel like a hospital?" I asked what he meant. He said, "I don't know. Everything smells too clean, like bleach. Like someone scrubbed something off the walls." He left early, said he got a headache. He called me the next morning and said he had a nightmare. Same one I had. Mirror, reflection, and faces of people in that house. After that, I tried sleeping with the mirrors covered. It helped, a little, but the dreams kept coming back. The last straw, I was brushing my teeth one night when I felt breath on the back of my neck. Not wind. I wasn't imagining. I know it was breath. Then I noticed in the mirror, behind me there was someone, crouched. A woman with long dark hair, head low, wheezing, like someone with asthma struggling for air. I turned. Empty room. I had enough. I somehow managed to stay there for 3 months. But that night, I finally broke. I packed up everything I could, left most of my stuff behind. I didn't care anymore. I drove straight back to Boston. I tried reporting the house, to warn someone to stop the next tenant, but the listing was gone. I emailed Daniel again. No reply. The email bounced. The house is probably still there. I don't know. I didn't go to check, and I don't even want to. I still don't know what the hell I moved into, but it changed something in me, and I have one rule now: no more too good to be true. Rentals, and every mirror in my apartment covered, just in case something followed me.